Free portals to magical realms open every time someone says an obscure word correctly, and most people have no idea they're missing out on entire universes. Sarah discovered this completely by accident when she muttered hullabaloo under her breath during a particularly chaotic morning at her local coffee shop. The barista had just announced they were out of oat milk, causing absolute pandemonium among the hipster crowd, and Sarah found herself describing the scene to her friend as a complete hullabaloo. The moment the word left her lips, the air shimmered like heat waves, and suddenly a doorway appeared right next to the pastry display. Through it, she could see rolling hills covered in crystalline flowers that chimed like bells in the breeze. Turns out, the universe has been waiting for people to use these forgotten words because they're actually ancient incantations. Every time someone says gobsmacked with genuine surprise, kerfuffle during actual chaos, or bamboozled when truly confused, reality cracks open just a little. Sarah stepped through that shimmering portal and found herself in a realm where coffee beans grew on trees made of pure starlight, and the baristas were friendly dragons who never ran out of anything. The best part? Time moves differently there. So she spent 3 magical hours exploring before stepping back through to find only 30 seconds had passed in the real world. Now she carries a dictionary of obscure words everywhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to use them. Because apparently, the key to interdimensional travel has been hiding in plain sight in our vocabulary this entire time. Who knew that expanding your word choices could literally expand your world? Absolutely nobody expected the village librarian to accidentally summon a dragon while trying to fix the broken printer. Sarah thought she was just hitting the reset button when ancient runes started glowing beneath the dusty old machine. The entire library filled with shimmering golden light as books began floating off their shelves, pages fluttering like magical butterflies around her head. Then came the smoke. Not the usual burnt electronic smell, but something sweet and mystical that made the air taste like cinnamon and starlight. The printer started making sounds no HP device should ever make. Deep rumbling growls that shook the foundation of the century-old building. That's when Thornwick emerged. A magnificent emerald dragon, no bigger than a house cat, squeezed himself through the paper tray with the most offended expression you've ever seen on a mythical creature's face. His tiny wings sparkled as he shook printer ink off his scales and glared at Sarah with ancient, wise eyes that seemed to say this was definitely not his first time being summoned by office equipment. The dragon stretched, yawned a puff of glittery smoke, then promptly curled up on the warm printer and fell asleep. Sarah stood there completely gobsmacked, clutching a stack of overdue notices while a miniature dragon used her malfunctioning printer as the world's most expensive heating pad. She decided the printer could wait another day. Some technical difficulties are worth keeping around, especially when they purr contentedly and occasionally sneeze tiny rainbows. The library had never been more popular once word spread about their new magical resident, who helped people find exactly the book they needed.